We just want to say welcome to everybody that's here today. We're so glad that you're here. It's just a beautiful, beautiful day, and how fortunate we are to get this weather 2nd of November. Welcome all. We hope everybody got to eat, and we're just thankful. I hope everybody got to look at the cattle too. But before we start the sale, I'd like everybody just to stand, and I'm going to offer a word of prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we are just so grateful to you today, Lord, and I thank you for this beautiful weather, Father, and that there's no clouds, Father, and that you just brought all these people here safely, Lord. I pray for safety and protection as the cattle are going through the ring, Father, and we are just so thankful for the help that we have, Lord, and we thank you for all the blessings, Father. We thank you for the food, and I thank you for each and every person here. We ask that you would just bless them in a mighty way. Thank you for all these blessings, Lord. In your precious name we pray. Amen.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, great prayer by Mel, and we certainly want to welcome you here to the 28th Annual Harvest of Excellence. And on behalf of the Winegardner and Klingeman families, welcome to their event here today. If you go away here and you're hungry or thirsty, it's going to be your own fault. And so do me a favor, let's put our hands together, the folks that prepared the meal back there and the catering and everybody. They do an awesome job, and like I said, if you go away from here hungry, it certainly is your own fault. Well, folks, I think you'll agree with me if you've had an opportunity to look through this set of cattle. You'll agree that this is by far one of the deepest sets of cattle ever assembled here in this hallowed ground here for Winegardner and Klingeman, and what an opportunity that you have today. Not only you folks that are here in person, but you folks that are bidding online. What a tremendous set of cattle and a great set of breeds that are represented. You know, one of the things about this group is when you buy from them, you become a part of their family. You really do. And I think you've seen that. Those of you that have been involved with their crew before at the national events and state fairs and county fairs, etc. But if you've never made a purchase here before, you become a part of their family, and we want you to know that before you make your purchases here today. But hopefully you've had a chance to sign up for a bid number and get a sale order. I do have a correction to the sale sheet that I want to give you, and that is the very last one should be lot 27. On some of your sheets it'll say 17, and it should actually be 27. So make that correction to your catalog. But this time I'm going to turn it over to Tyler and let him officially welcome you here, make some introductions, talk to you about the way the cattle have been put together here, and give you kind of the roadmap before we get into the auction. Tyler?
Well, good afternoon and welcome. Thank you all so much for being here with us again this year. Just very humbling to get to stand up in front of you, and between the three of us, with Curtis here and my dad, we do a pretty good job of standing out in front and judging other people's livestock. But when you get up in front of a group of your peers and try to sell them to you, become very nervous, and so very emotional as well too. This is for us is the culmination of not just this year, but of the last 4 or 5 years of putting together these matings and trying to figure out how to make them better. And, you know, I've had a lot of compliments from a lot of you saying this set's as good as we've ever had, and no question it is. But, you know, it's not by accident. We're trying. We are trying as much as we can to make them better. And the biggest thing is we're very hard on our own livestock, and I think that's helped us become better in this. Want to make a few introductions. First and foremost, my mother and father are sitting right out front. Brad and Melanie. Let's give them a round of applause if we could. Pretty excited Dad's not in the ring this year. Makes me feel a lot better. He has blessed him and I so much from the fact of just cutting us loose. I know we're not 20-year-old kids anymore, but the fact that he's just completely turned it over to us and supportive, very optimistic, very hard on us too from the standpoint of coming in and looking at one. If they don't look good enough, he tells us. And if he thinks one's better than we do, he tells us. And so that's good, though. We need that. We need the third person to rein us back in. And so appreciative of everything, Dad. Thank you so much. Mom, I cry every year with you. She is the boss, the secretary, the treasurer, the pretty much all of it, and has to deal with me, which is rough. I'm not easy to deal with. You can ask my wife that for sure as well. So, but Mom is just the backbone of this for sure, and we love you and thank you for everything you do for us. So, my sister Ashley is out here with her husband Shane Work and their 3 kids. Love them. We love when they come to town. My 2 boys and Curtis's kids just count the days down until they come so they can see their cousins from Kansas. Obviously, this is my brother-in-law, Curtis Klingman, in the ring. My sister Hannah is certainly trying to take over and help Mom as much as possible, and she's done a tremendous job this year. And McCoy has turned into quite the hand in the barn. I love to see it, bud. It's awesome. And his daughters, Harlan and Renly as well, watching the fever and the drive they have for these things is unbelievable. Thank you guys all so much. I love you guys. I do. Last but not least is my wife back here, Natalie. Sorry. We raise cows for a living. Yeah, and it's a lot. It's a lot on a spouse. I love you so much. You're very patient with me. The hours, the trying to get better. Thank you. I mean that. My youngest is sitting up front, the pig showman. That's Riker right there. So Riker loves being around livestock and just fun. He's fun. Beckett's our cow showman. He's in the back there sitting by his poppy. And love you, bud. Proud of you. Keep going, okay? Got to introduce a couple guys here, several that have helped us a tremendous amount, but got to recognize Josh Starner. He's been on board with us here about 1.5 years, and kid's unbelievable. 21 years old, absolutely eats, sleeps, and breathes a show calf. And when Curtis and I we're at 1 million freaking ball games, I ain't going to lie to you, because we're wrapped up in that as more as anything. He pulls the load harder than anybody, and Grandpa don't miss ball games either, so it's just where it's at with us. And we've put a lot on this boy, and, man, he has answered the call. And right now, can't get enough of it. I hope he doesn't get burnt out, be honest with you. So very, very proud of him. Honored to have him here. He's part of our family. Thank you, Josh. Yep, please give him a round of applause. He's awesome. Guys in the back, Cam Deckling, been with us forever. Can't thank Cam enough. He is at the drop of a hat, always there to help us, always there to do whatever we need. Justin Siefker, always same thing. Them boys work together here together. They've moved on. They've got families now. But again, always helping us. Can't thank the Neal family enough. Mike, love you, buddy. I mean that. 2 kids of yours, your third one too. Them are unbelievable humans. Drop it and just come help us. I mean, it doesn't matter if he's fixing a plug or fixing a fan or whatever, and them kids will just get them all dry. So unbelievable part of the team as well. Dr. John's always here to help us, whatever we need. Dr. Casey Scourin, those guys are huge for us. Many, many more in the back that help us, and I'd sit here all day because it takes an army for sure to do that. So I'm winging it up here, as you can tell. I probably should have wrote some of them down, to be very honest with you. So Curtis is a man of few words, but when he wants to talk to you, he's going to be honest with you. I make him talk to me every day, even though maybe sometimes he doesn't want to. So just wear him down. Yep. But I'm speaking for him right now. We are so humbled and so blessed. Health on these cattle has been tremendous. Everything is in good order. Vaccination-wise, everything's good that way. The one thing I want to bring up that we did not do this year, we did not BVD test them. We just didn't. I don't know if it was right, wrong, or indifferent. We had a bunch of them. We did them all last year, and we had a bunch of them that didn't end up going to a best show, and so we just chose to not do them this year. Not a big deal. We can help you with that or however, but yeah, we did not do those this year. So that will need to be done before they go to an Ohio best show. But other than that, things are very good. I will tell you, too, on registrations, I'm very quick with those on the key and main side. Please be patient with me on some Angus, and on the Simmental stuff, things are just a shot slower for me in that aspect. But keys and mains will knock them out, especially having 10 days between now and Louisville. I'll have some time to get them out for sure. So any questions, please find us. Guys, we appreciate it. We're ready to sell some cows. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tyler, and you bet. Give them a nice hand for putting this great set of cattle together and the management that they do. And like I said, it's a family-run business. It's been my privilege to represent this firm in one way or another for over 25-plus years, and we've got a great ring crew that's going to be out front here taking your bids as well. But we don't want to miss your bid, folks. We've got you spread out over a big territory, but we're going to work through the cattle in an orderly fashion here today. You folks that are bidding online via the World Wide Web, CCI.live, gavels down the best in the country. We appreciate Shane Van Zant. Vanny is here and running the control of the mothership here for a record number of folks that are bidding online here today. We just want to remind you that you agree to the terms and conditions. You've arranged trucking ahead of time, and you want to pay attention to your bidding screen. That's going to be the most accurate information is that bidding screen, and you agree to the terms and conditions. You're going to settle up and pay your bill. You folks that are here on site, we've got a great ring crew that's going to be helping out front. Rob Chapman here today on special assignment, going to be over here in left field. Delvin Helderman on special assignment will be in left center. Kent Jakey, right center as he always is, and Dick Carmichael in direct right field. So turn your bids in to those gentlemen or myself up here on the auction block. We certainly do not want to miss your bid. If you see Curtis or you see Tyler or one of the guys bidding on cattle, they're representing folks that could not be with us here today. Be rest assured that everything has got a one-way ticket, and that is going to be to your farm or your ranch or obviously to the big screen. You know, anytime we gather up in the fall, folks, we joke a lot with these guys about sale order, but Tyler, it is a challenge to put a sale order, especially together when you've got this number of breeds that are represented and this number of good cattle that are represented, and we've got that here today. But boy, this 1A is certainly one. When you walk down through the pasture, she certainly grabs your attention right away, and she's certainly a great place to start.
Yeah, Kevin, sale order this year, I'll be honest with you, I walked out of the middle of it and told Curtis to handle it because it is freaking tough. I mean, no doubt about it. But there was no doubt we were starting with this one. We've been starting with this one since she probably maybe hit the ground. We rotate Lot 1 cow families every year, but when this calf come out, it's been that good. And I could say so many things about her. I can talk about her mother forever. Got very fortunate to purchase her mother and be a part of that one's just unbelievable show career. Guys, this one is the real deal, no matter how you want to shake it. Probably the thing for us that's so unique is the 12.5% key and still a maintainer. Boys, this one's real good.
All right, we are ready to go. The auction's on. Give 100,000. You look at one, look at three, down five, look at five, down seven. You look at seven, down 10, $15,000, down 20, down 5, down 30, and 35, 40, down 50, down 60, 70, now 80, down 90, now 100,000, 110. You look at 10, 110. You look at look at 10, look at 110,000. You look at 100, down 10. You look at look at 10, look at 10, look at 110. We're out on the phone. You look at 100 down 10. You look at look at 10, look at 110 down 15. You look at 115,000. You look at 10, look at 15 now 20. Look at 120. You look at look at 20 now 30. You look at look at 30. Look at 130,000. You look at look at 30. Look at $130,000 owner. You look at look at 30 down 40. You look at look at 40. Look at 140,000. You look at 130 down 40. You look at look at 40. Look at $140,000 on a. Look at 140. You look at look at $40,000 on a. Look at 40. Yes or no? I'm gonna go. Do you want to get 135? Anybody else? You look at look at 35. Look at 135 now 40. You look at 140,000. You look at look at 40. Look at $140,000 now 50. You look at 150. You look at look at 5. Look at $150,000 owner. You look at look at 5. Look at $150,000 on a. Look at 5. Look at 150. You look at 150. Yes or yes? You look at look at 5. Look at 145. Help you any? You look at look at 45. Look at 145. Everybody else? You look at 145 to bid owner, and I sold her to you 140,000. 652. Thank you. 652. 7A through the doorway.
Well, guys, I will tell you that, and this is a big statement, and I'm going to make it. This is probably as unique of Key Angus female that has ever been in this sale ring. And we've had a lot of them that have done very, very good things, but I don't know if there's ever been one that looks like this. This is a fun stock, goes back to the original Why Not Cow, January Forbes. Again, look at the key percentage on this one. Breeder to anything, always have a high key. Breeder Angus, however, you make a Key Angus. Unique female, absolutely love this one. Going to be a ton of fun all year, even better donor.
7A, big time is right. Look at 3, 5, look at 5 down 7, down 10. You look at 10, 15, 20, 25 down 30. Look at 30, look at 30,000 down 5, 40. You look at 40, $50,000 on a. Look at 50,000. You look at 45 down 50. You look at $50,000 on a. Look at 50, look at $50,000 owner. And down 5, look at 55 down 60. $60,000 down 5, 70. You look at 70, look at 70 down 5, now 80,000. At 80, look at $80,000 on a. Look at 80, 85. Look at 5, look at 85. Jake, we did not get in. I've got Dell ahead of you. You look at 85,000. You look at 80 down 5. You look at 85, look at 85,000. At 80 down 5. You look at 85, look at what's he say, Jake? I'm going out the door. You look at 85, look at 85. Everybody else. You look at 85 to bid owner, and I sold her to you, $80,000. 671, thank you. 671.
Well, we're going to switch gears here just a little bit, guys, and actually I'm going to correct something, and it says it already on the updated sheet, but this is a May, the 1D heifer, and we kind of decided in this sale order to bounce through some breeds here right off the bat because we feel like we're so upper echelon of quality. And this one, again, a half-sister to the 1A heifer that just sold, the all-me, 3/4 main, just a May baby, but, I mean, the sky's the limits for this one. If we could draw a clone to her mother, it is this female in the ring right now, guys, and that's making a big statement. Incredible heifer in the ring.
1D, how about that? Look at 3, 5, 7, 10, 15, 20. You look at 20 down 5. You look at 25. Look at 5. Look at 25,000. You look at 20 down 5. You look at 25. Look at 5 down $30,000 down 5. You look at 35. Look at 5. You're out online. You look at 30 down 5. You look at 35. Look at 5. Look at now 40,000. At 40. Now 5. You look at $45,000 on a. Look at 5. Look at 45,000. At 40 down 5. You look at 45, $50,000 on a. Look at 45 at 150. You look at 45, $50,000 on her. You look at 45, look at $50,000 on a. Look at 50 now 5. You look at 55, look at 5, 694. We're not in. You got to be 55 now 60,000. At $60,000 on a. Look at 637. You got to be 60,000 on her. At 55 now 60. You look at 55, look at $60,000 on a. Look at 55, 60,000 on her. You look at 55, 57 then. I'll do that. You look at 5, you look at 7, 8, I'm bidder 637. We're not in. You look at 57,000. You look at 7, 8, I'm look at 70, bid on the table, everybody else. You look at 7, 8, I'm look at 57,000. And now 60. You look at $60,000 on able to buy 694. You're going to be 60,000. On to $60,000 on now 2. You look at table to buy, look at table to buy 62,000. On to 2 table to buy 637. $62,000 owner. You look at table to buy, look at table to buy $62,000 on able to buy, look at 2 to buy, able to buy 62,000. You look at table to buy, look at $62,000 on able to buy, look at table to buy 637. Yes or no? I'm going to go. You look at table to buy $62,000 able to buy 62 to bid owner, and I sold her to you, $60,000. The online bidder is $694. Indiana bound, $694. Thank you, guys.
Going to jump back here into the key division here with the Forbes out of the 422. We call her the Skiles Hoodaman Ace here. Honestly, the very best Hoodaman Ace there's ever been, and what this cow's been able to do for us the last few years is incredible. Guys, this heifer is big time. I mean, wide built, massive, perfect structured, incredible in terms of her look and balance and quality. I think this one has big ring potential, no doubt about it, but I mean, cow right here.
Four-way, how about that? Sean David, baby, to buy him out of a great cow family. You look at 3 and now 5. You look at 5 now 7. You look at 7 now 10. You look at 10 down 12, $15,000 on her. And now 17, 20, now 5. You look at 25, 7 now 30. You look at 30, able to buy. You look at $30,000 on able to buy. You look at 30,000. And now 2. You look at table to buy. You look at table to buy. 32,000. Online bidder, we didn't get in. You look at 30 now 2, now 5. You look at 35 to buy. You look at 5 to buy. You look at 35, 7. You look at 7 able to buy. You look at $37,000 now 40, now 2. You look at table to buy. Look at table to buy 42. You look at table to buy. Look at table to buy. Look at 42,000. I'm at 40 now 2. Now 45. Look at 45 now 7. You look at 7 able to buy. Look at 47,000. You look at 7 to buy. You look at 7 now 50. I'm at $50,000 on able to buy. Look at 50 able to buy. Chappie, we didn't get in. I got Dell ahead of you. You look at 47, 50,000. You look at $50,000 on able to buy. Look at 50 able to buy. Going to be 50. You look at $50,000 on able to buy. We say Chappie. You look at $50,000 on able to buy. Look at 50 able to buy. Everybody else. You look at $50,000 on her, and I sold her to you, $47,000, $47,000. 671, thank you, 671.
Next one we got coming in is the 6A female, the Hoodaman. We've been waiting on this one to come in here. This one's so fun. These Lucy's are good, guys. They're so good, and that cow just keeps banging them out. Obviously, a full sister won Louisville just a few years ago and is making her mark here in this program as well. But this might be as unique a one as there's ever been from a head and neck presence, just a build standpoint, to have this much genuine power, yet still have this much look. We love her, guys.
6A, how about that, John? Able to buy Lucy. Got some splaining to do, Jakey. How about that, John? Able to buy. Look at 3, 5. You look at 5 now 7. You look at 7 now 10. Now 12, 15, 17, 20. You look at 20,000 now 2, now 5. You look at 25, 30. You look at 35. Able to buy 40,000 now $50,000 owner. You look at 50, 60. You look at 60, 70. You look at $70,000 on able to buy. You look at 70. Able to be an owner. And now 80. You look at $80,000 on able to buy. You look at 75. You look at 75,000. You look at 70 now 5. You look at 75. Look at 5 to buy, look at 75,000. You look at $75,000 on able to buy, look at 5 to buy, look at 75. You look at 70 down 5. You look at 75. How you coming, Dell? You look at 75,000. You look at 75 to buy, 5 able to buy, look at 5 to buy, look at 5 to buy. Everybody else, last call, got Robbie in the lead. You look at 70 down 5. Look at $75,000 on her, and I sold her to you, $70,000. 692, is that right, Chappie? 692, thank you. 70,000. Oh, here's one of my favorites coming.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, boy.
Back in the high main division here, and this is the all me out of In Control's mom, the open bar Tyra cow, purebred main. She's actually in April, not a March. Another sale catalog correction needs made there in my part. Guys, this one's fun. This is as big a legged, awesome structured, wide built creature that, no doubt, for him and I, shows like there is no tomorrow. But think about raising them, what this one's going to do. It's unbelievable. The potential you got going steers, heifers, however you want to do it. Love this animal in the ring.
16 alpha. How about that? Sean, able to buy. Look at 16A, the number to buy. 3, 5. Look at 5 down 7. You look at 7 down 10, 12, 15. You able to buy 17, 20, 25, 30, 35 down 40 down 5. You down 50 down 60, 70. You look at $70,000. Sean, able to buy. Look at 70. You look at 7 able to buy 65. You look at 5 to buy. Look at 5 to buy 65,000. You look at 5 to buy. Look at 5 to buy $65,000. Sean, able to buy. Look at 5 to buy 65. and now 70. You look at $70,000 on maybe to buy 65, now 70. You look at $70,000 on her. You look at $70,000 on maybe to buy 67. I'll do that. You look at $67,000. You look at 7 to buy, look at 7, maybe to buy, look at 67,000, and now 70. You look at $70,000 on maybe to buy, look at 7, maybe to buy, look at 70,000. I'm at 67, now 70. You look at 7, maybe to buy, look at 7 to buy, look at 70. What's your other man say, Chappie? I'm going out the door. You look at 7, maybe to buy, look at $70,000 on maybe to buy, look at 70 to bid on her, and I sold her to you 67,000. 628, thank you. Great home. 628, here is 14.
Little different twist for us here, guys, but hey, still backed by an unbelievable Key Angus cow that we were able to sell here that had so much success for the Thompson family. When Jimmy called about this one, there was no doubt we were all in, and I'll tell you what, guys, this thing is big-time livestock. I don't care what breed they are, and for us, that's a big thing here. They just got to be good first, and this one is absolutely next level good. Balance, look, quality, huge running gear, so long-term built, donor cow all over. A lot of fun in the ring, guys. Get after this one.
14, how about something about Mary? Oh, you bet. All right. You can read the fine print, Jakey. All right. 3, 5, now 7. You look at 7, now 10. You look at 10, you bit 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. You look at $40,000 on maybe look at 40, 45. You look at 45, 50. I'm at $50,000 on maybe 55. You look at 55, look at 5, Jake, we're tardy again. You look at 55,000. You look at 55, look at $55,000 owner. You look at a bunch of you bid on her. I've got Delvin in the lead, 50,000, 52. You look at Table to Bam, you're out in Oklahoma. You look at 52, look at 52,000. You look at Table to Bam, we say, Jake, I'm going out the door. You look at Table to Bam, look at $52,000 on her, and I sold her to you, $50,000. 677, thank you.
All right, we're going to jump back into the main Anjus here and go back with another high and another purebred. This is 16B. This is the Mafia out of the open bar Tyra. And, guys, this one is equally as good. I mean, there is no question to us. Long-term breeding cow, crazy good looks, huge feet, perfect structured. We love this one for, think about it just next summer, next fall, what this one's going to look like, and then generating on in the future. Think about this, too, what you can do with this one for both sides of her pedigree, being a purebred. If you want to make dual-registered stuff or just make highs, this one's so, so good. Love this animal in the ring, Kevin.
16B, how about that? John, able to be able to buy 16B, the number to buy. How about that? John, able to buy. Look at 3, now 5. You look at 5, now 7. You look at 7, able to buy. Look at down 10, now 12. You look at travel to buy. Look at travel to buy. Going to be 12, now 15,000. You look at travel, look able to buy 15. You look at $15,000, now 17. You look at 17, 20, 22. You look at table to buy. Look at table to buy. Look at 22,000. You look at 20, down 2, 5, now 7. You look at 7, able to buy. Look at 27,000. You look at down 30, and now 2. You look at table to buy. Look at table to buy. 32,000. You look at 30, down 2, 5. Look at 5 to buy. Whoa, Chappie's ahead of you, Dell. You look at 35,000. You look at 35 to buy. Look at 5 to buy. Look at 35 to bid on her. You look at 35. You to buy. Look at 5 to buy. Look at $35,000 on able to buy. Look at 5 to buy. We say, Delvin, I'm going out the door. You look at 35 to buy. Look at 5 to buy. Look at 35 to bid on her. $35,000 on her, and I sold her to you, $32,000, Chappie. 652, thank you. 652, 32,000.
Gonna jump back into the keys here, guys, and this is back to the 422 cow, class and daughter. And be honest with you, this one has been a very barn favorite all year as well, and just come out looking like 100. I mean, had the body, the shape, the build of a long-term show cow that just gets better every day. What this cow is doing for us is unbelievable. These Angus sired ones out of her is tremendous. Guys, look in here at this one. This is next level show calf.
For Charlie, how about John, able to be able to buy. Look at 4C, the number to buy. How about John, able to buy. Look at 3, 5. You look at 5, now 7. You look at 7, now 10. You look at 10, you able to buy. Look at $10,000. John, able to buy. Look at 10, now 12, now 15,000. You look at 12, you able to buy 15, 17, 20. You look at 12, to buy. Look at $20,000. John, able to buy. Look at 12, to buy. Look at 20,000, now 2. You look at table to buy. Look at table to buy. Look at 22. 22,000. You look at 20 down 2. You look at table to buy, look at table to buy, look at $22,000 on maybe to buy, look at table to buy, look at table to buy, look at 22,000. But 20 down 2. You look at table to buy, look at table to buy, look at table to buy, look at table to buy. Jake, your man is tardy again. You look at 20 now 1. You look at 21 maybe to buy, look at 1 maybe to buy. We say boys. You look at 21 now 2. You look at mama, look at table to buy, look at table to buy, look at 22,000. You look at 2 now 3. You look at 3 maybe to buy, look at 3 maybe to buy, look at 23 now 4. You look at 4 maybe to buy, look at $24,000 on her. I'm at 3 now 4. You look at 3, look at 4, look at buy, look at $24,000 on maybe to buy, look at 4 maybe to buy, look at 24,000. And now 25. You look at 5 to buy, look at 5 to buy. He said no. I sold her to you. $24,000. Chappie, 24,000. 705, 705, $24,000 even. Here is 10L5.
Yep. Then jump in here to 10A, the 24 carat out of the Monopoly. Why not, guys? A March key heifer. If you got to study this one back here, she's fun livestock. This one's so good-bodied, so unique in terms of her balance and her look, heavy-boned and good structured. This one's ready to go out the gate or make her all the way through next fall if you want her. Awesome donor cow. Her mother is just making a huge swath for us and the Neal family. Cow set it on fire last year. Is continuing to do great things. Look in here, guys. This is a big-time Canina heifer.
10A. How about daughter Sean able to be able to buy him 24 carat? How about daughter Sean able to be able to buy look at found minute daughter Sean able to buy look at 3. Now 5. Look at 5, 7. You look at 7 able to buy look at $7,000 on her. You look at 7 able to buy look at 7 to buy her. You look at 7 able to buy look at $7,000 on able to buy look at 7 able to buy look at 7,000. You look at 7 to bid on her. You look at 7 able to buy look at $7,000 on able to buy look at 7 able to buy look at $7,000 on able to buy 6,000 then. I'm at 5 now 6. You look at 5 look at 7 look at buy look at $6,000 now 7. You look at 7 able to buy look at 7,000. Good to hear from you, Rich. You look at 6 down 7. You look at 7 able to buy look at $7,000 on able to buy 6,500. We're way low here, Tyler, on this kind of a female. Not only a great show heifer, but the cow prospect that she can be.
Absolutely, Kevin. We are a huge fan of this female, guys. So wide built, so massive. This is the kind that gets better every day. Going to be a blast to show all year. Get her bred. This thing's going to be extremely, extremely good on down the road. Look in, guys.
6,500. You look at $5 $6,500 on her. You look at $5 $6,500 on maybe the buy, look at $5 yes or no. I'm going to go. You look at $5 65 to bid on her, and I sold her to you. $6,000. Rich, 6,000. 643, thank you. 643. Here is lot number 20. Oh, another one of my favorites. 20 coming.
All right, we're jumping into 20, and this is the May We All back out of the Sandman Ace 2. This one got fortunate enough to go with her mother to Junior Nationals this summer and be a part of the champion cow-calf pair. And, guys, this is a good one here. Maintainer, low-key, clean-bred, huge-bodied, awesome-legged, big-boned, stout. We just think about every day how we're going to mate this one and what we're going to do with her. Great show heifer, but generating potential here, guys. Look in.
May we all, how about that, John, able to be able to buy lot number 20. How about that, John, able to buy, look at 3, now 5. You look at 5, now 7. You look at 7, now 10. You look at 10, able to buy, look at $10,000, John, able to buy, look at 10 to buy. You look at 10, able to buy, look at $10,000, John, able to buy, look at 10, able to buy, going to be 10,000. You look at $10,000, John, or you look at 10, now 11, and now 12, now 13, Jake, down 14,000. You look at 15, 17. You look at 17, able to buy, look at 17, 20. You look at 20, now 2. You look at table to buy, look at table to buy, look at 22,000. You look at 20, down 2. You look at table to buy, look at table to buy, look at $22,000 on able to buy, look at table to buy, look at 22. You able to do it? You look at $22,000 on her. You look at 20 table to buy, look at table to buy, 21 then. You look at 20 now 1. You look at 21 able to buy, look at 1, look at 1 able to buy, look at 21,000. I'm at 20 now 1. You look at 1 able to buy, look at 1 able to buy. Chappie, I put you in at 20. I hope that's okay. You thinking 17? I've got 17 up here. No wonder. Give 18. Jakey or Chappie, both your men are out. You look at 17, 18. You look at 17, you look at 18,000. Now 19. I'm at 19. Able to buy, look at 19. Able to buy, look at 19,000. I'm at 18, 19. You look at 19. Able to buy, look at 19. Well, you say, Jake. You look at 19. Able to buy, look at $19,000. You're not in. You look at 19. Able to buy, look at 19. Able to buy, look at 19 to bid on her, and I sold her to you. 18,000. 669. 669. Thank you, guys. All right. Turn back to lot number 5, front of the book, lot 5.
Bringing in the Mafia next, guys. This is a cool maintainer here, and goes back to the Horny Cow family of RJs, and that's a family tradition on the bottom side there. big February stout, ready to go maintainer. We dig this one here, the long-term look. So neat neck, so good bone, so balanced and correct. A little time on this one's side coming in. She come in just a pinch skinny. I think this one gets very, very good here in the long haul. Look in, guys. Good heifer.
Memphis Mafia. How about John? Maybe to be about 3. Now 5. You look at 5 about 3, 4, 5. You look at 5 about 5. Now $6,000. John maybe about now 7. Now 8 on her. You look at 50 about $1,000. John maybe about 8. Now 9. Look at 9. Now 10. You look at 9 down 10. You look at 10 about 10. 11. $11,000. John maybe about 10. You want to be 11. $11,000 on her. You look at 10 now 11. 11 now 12. You look at travel about 11 now 12. You look at travel about 11 5. You look at travel about $11,000 now 500. You look at travel about 11 5. You able to buy everybody else. I got Robbie in the lead now 12. You look at travel about going to be 12,000. You look at travel about $12,000 owner and now 5. You look at travel about you're out online. You're out online in Illinois. Going to be 12 5. You look at travel about 12 5. You look at travel about 5. You look at 12 5. You bid on minus 698. You're not in. You look at travel about 12 5. Yes or no? You're out on CCI. Going to be 12 5. You look at travel about 12 5. You bid about 12 5 to bid on her and I sold her to you $12,000, Chappie. 639. Thank you. 12 even.
The next one we got coming in is lot 4E, the other Mafia. This goes back to the 422 cow. Genetic masterpiece on both sides. We were waiting to get this cow done that way, and that semen's hard to come by, to be honest with you, and so we doubled up some cows when we did it, and guys, this worked big time. The feet, the bone, the look, the presence this one's has, still a little green, but she's young. This female's going to be very, very good. Dual registered one here too, guys. Show her both ways. Still high percent key, 10.5%. Awesome female in the ring. We love her.
Dual registered. How about her? Sean able to be able to buy. Look at 4E, the number to buy. How about her? Sean able to buy. Look at 3, down 4, and down 5. You look at 5 to buy. Look at 5 to buy. Going to be 5,000. You look at 5 to buy. Now you to buy. Look at $5,000 on her. You look at 5 to buy. Look at 5 to buy. Going to be 5,000. And now $6,000. Now 7 able to buy. Look at 7 to buy. You look at 7 able to buy. Look at 7,000. On the $6,000. Now 7. You look at 7 able to buy. Look at 7 to buy. Able to buy. Look at 7,000. And now 8. You look at 7. Now 8. You look at 8. Now 9. You look at 9. Now 10, able to buy, look at 10, able to buy, look at 9, now 10, now 11, $11,000 on, able to buy, look at 10, 11, now 12, you look at travel to buy, look at travel to buy, going to be 12,000, 11, now 12, you look at travel to buy, look at travel to buy, look at 12, $13,000 owner, you look at 13, able to buy, $14,000 on, able to buy, look at 14, able to buy, look at 14,000, you look at 14, able to buy, look at $14,000 on, able to buy, $15,000 on, able to buy, look at 15, you able to do it, you look at $15,000 on, able to buy, 14,500, you look at 5, what you say, Robbie, you look at 14,500, you look at 5, look at 5, look at 14, look at 5, $15,000 owner. I'm at 15, you look at 15, you look at 15, you look at 15,000. You look at 15, you look at $15,000 on, you look at 15. They're having a family meeting. You look at 15,000. You look at 15, you look at 15. Said no. I sold her to you 14,500. 670. Thank you. 14,500.
Going back to the Dolly family here, a full
Dolly.
sister to the high seller up front here, the 1A female, another onset out of Dolly, the driving 80. Guys, this one's very, very, very good as well. Huge bone, huge feet. Love this one's structure. Build is so good in this heifer, guys. Again, over 12.5 keys, still a quarter maintainer. This one's got big ceiling, big high-quality donor cow here, guys.
And also dual registered, right?
Dual registered.
You bet.
Yep.
All right. How about her, Sean, able to buy 1B, the number to buy. How about her, Sean, able to buy? Look at 3, 5. You look at 5, able to buy $7,000. Sean, able to buy 6,000 then. You look at 5, look at $6,000. Sean, able to buy. Look at 7, able to buy. Look at 5, able to buy 6,000. I'm at 5 down 6. You look at 5, look at 7, able to buy. Look at $6,000 on now 7. You look at $7,000 on her. Now 80. You look at 7, look at 50, able to buy. Look at 50, able to buy. Look at 8,000. You look at $8,000 on, able to buy. Get 7,500. You look at 75.8. Now 85. You're out again, Chappie. You look at 85, look at 5, 8,500. You look at 85, look at 5, look at $8,500 on, able to buy. Look at 85. You able to buy her. You look at $85. Able to buy. Look at 85. Guys, we're right in that price point. We're right in that price point where you can buy a female like this, and I've seen a guy sitting rather close to me do it right around in this money, where you can really capitalize. And this is one I believe, with the genetic potential she's got, the way this cow family is going to produce and the banners they're going to hang, we're way under the money on this kind of a female. at only $8,500. $8,500. You look at $8,500 on her. You look at $85. We say, Robbie, I'm going out the door. You look at $8,500 on her. You look at $85 to bid on her and die. He said no. I sold her to you, $8,000. She's headed to Illinois. $698 the online bidder. $698.
We'll fire back up into the Hootamans here. Another Lucy. This is the January Hootaman Lucy. If you got to look at this one in the back, I'm sure she was showing off every time you looked at her. High-necked, huge bone, good-looking. If she does half of what her sisters have done, this will be an incredible female. Guys, we love the long-term build of this one. Think about this one next summer, next fall, what she's going to project out to. It is hard to find Hootaman cattle. We are so rare on that semen. This female's awesome, guys. We love her.
6B, how about Dr. John, able to buy, big features everywhere. How about Dr. John, able to buy, 6B, the number to buy, 3, 4. You look at $4,000, down 5, down $6,000 on her, and down 7, now 8. You look at 50, able to buy, look at $1,000, John, able to buy, down 9, able to buy, look at down, able to buy, look at down, able to buy, going to be 9,000. How about 8, now 9. You look at down, able to buy, look at down, able to buy, look at $9,000, John, able to buy, now 10. But 9, down 10. You're out online. You look at down, look at 10, able to buy, look at $10,000, John, able to buy, look at 10, able to buy. You're out in Oklahoma. But 9 down 10. You look at down, look at 10, able to buy, look at 10 down 11. $11,000 John, able to buy, look at 10. You want to be 11. 11 now 12. You look at travel to buy, look at travel to buy 12,000. And now $13,000 on her. You look at travel to buy 13, 14. You look at 14, able to buy, look at 14,000. $15,000 on her. You look at 14, you look at 15, able to buy, look at 10, able to buy, look at 10, able to buy, going to be 15,000. You look at 15, 14, 5 is what you're thinking. You look at 14, 5. You look at 5 to buy, look at 5 to buy, look at 14, 5. You look at 5 to buy, look at 5 to buy, look at 14, 5. $15,000 on her. I'm at 15. You able to buy, look at 15. You able to buy, look at 15. You able to buy, everybody else. So you look at 15 to bid on her, and I sold her to you 14,500. 702. He's been on a bunch of great cattle. Thank you.
Jumping back into the 4s now, and a correction in this one too. Her sire is classing as long as 4C. This is the March of those sisters, guys. Again, sale order is so tough because we genuinely like this one so much. Huge bodied, so good structured. This is a dense female you get on top of her. Wide built, big out of her hip. Gives you a great look and awesome in terms of her running gear. So big time Kenyan, a female in the ring, guys. Check her out.
4D, how about Dr. John, able to be able to buy the body. How about Dr. John, able to be able to buy, look at 3, 4. You look at 4, 5. You look at 5 to buy, able to buy, look at 5, $6,000, now 7, now 8. You look at 50, able to buy, look at down 9, able to buy 10, able to buy, look at 10, 12. You look at $15,000, John, able to buy, look at 15, able to buy, look at 15,000. You look at 15, able to buy, look at 15, look at 15, able to buy, look at $15,000 on her. 13, I'll do that. You look at 12, able to buy 13. You look at 12, look at 13, able to buy, look at 13, now 14,000. You look at 13, look at 14, able to buy, look at 14, able to buy, look at 14, able to buy 13,500. You look at 5, able to buy, look at 5, able to buy, look at $13,000, down 500. You look at 5, able to buy, look at 5, able to buy 13, look at 5, able to buy 5, able to buy, look at 5, able to buy, yes or no, I'm going to go. You look at 13, look at 5, able to buy, look at 13,500 to bid on her, and I sold her to you 13,000 even. Have more confidence. Have your number ready. That's what happens when you become a new dad.
663.
Life changes. 663, Chappie. Life changes. All right, here is 7C.
We're going to jump back into the Key Angus division here. And, guys, these Wynauts are tremendous. And this is a female that come in out of a cooperator and come in a pinch skinny, but I mean is getting with it. Build, look, quality, structure. This is the kind that goes and wins big banners when it matters, and we are very, very high on this one. Again, key percentage over 12.5. Make some on her own. Do whatever you want to do on the high key side. Love this heifer in the ring's long-term look.
7, Charlie. How about Dr. John, able to be able to buy Swan fronted Jakey. How about Dr. John, able to be able to buy, look at 3, 4. You look at $4,000, John, able to buy, look at 3, 4, 5, down $6,000 owner. And down 7, now 8. You look at 7, look at 50, able to buy 9, down 10. You look at 9, look at 10, able to buy, look at 10, able to buy, look at 10, 11. And now 12, 13. You look at 13, 14, 15,000. You look at 15, able to buy, look at 15. Delvin, are you at 14 or am I a step ahead of you? Chappie, you got to give 13.5. You got to get 5 to buy, 13.5 on the phone. You got to get 5 to buy, 13.5. You got to get 5 to buy, now $14,000 owner. You got to get 14, able to buy, 14,000. You got to get 14, able to buy, $14,000 on able to buy, 10, able to buy, $14,000 able to bid on her. You got to get 14, able to buy, 14, you got to get 14, able to buy everybody else. You got to get 14 to bid on her, and I sold her to you 13.5, Jakey. 683. Thank you, 683.
Well, there's no doubt the next one coming in the ring, 13A, everyone caught back there in the pins. Beautiful, beautiful red female here, and I am a sucker for a red one. Growing up, Dad got me every color under the sun besides a black one, and so I am a sucker for a good-looking red one. And guys, this one is fun livestock. We are all in on these good as it gets cattle, and we are going to be making more of them in the future. The bone, the feet, the look, the balance, and when you throw Hoodaman in on the backside of them here, it puts the head and neck and the wild look on them. Show steer mama maker, big-time show heifer, whatever you want to do here, big-time female.
You bet. You bet. All right, how about John I'm funny. He's doing the same thing with his son, too, showing them different multicolored ones. All right, how about John I'm kicking bull, kicking calf. How about John look at 3, 4, 5. Hey, you look at 5 down, $6,000 owner. You look at 5, look at 7, look at 7, look at $7,000 owner. Hey, you look at 7, now wait. You look at 7, look at 50, look at $1,000 John look at 7, now wait there. Hey, you look at 7, now wait. You look at 7, look at 50, look at $1,000 John get 7,500. Hey, you look at 7,500. $500 on her. You look at 75. Look at 5. Look at 75. You look at $7,500 on her. Look at 5. Look at 7,500. You look at $7,500 on her. You look at 75. Yes, sir.
So we are kind of club calf connoisseurs here as well, and pretty sure one IVF to NGod and make gold ones probably be real beneficial on this one. No doubt. No doubt. We love this red one.
You bet. Hey, Jake, I put you in at 7, or are you thinking 6? Because I've got 6 on the internet with CCI.live. Now, wait a minute. What? No, Jakey. I've got it on the internet right here in front of me. Hey, you look at 6,500. Hey, you look at 5, look at 5, 6,500, sir. Hey, you look at 5, look at 5, 6,500. You look at 5, look at 5, $6,500. Now 7,000. Hey, you look at 7, look at 7, 674. You're out. Jakey, your bidder's out as well. Hey, you look at 7, look at $7,000. John, look at 7 to buyer. You look at 7, look at $7,000. John, look at 7 to do it. Anybody else? You look at $7,000. John, and and now 75. You look at 5, look at 75. He said no. I sold her to you, $7,000. Online bidder headed to the great state of Maine, 689. I'll deliver that one. We'll get us some lobster. All right, headed to Maine. They're bidding coast to coast today, Jake. Here is lot 3.
All right, we're bringing a fun one in now, and maternal maid Hoodaman, come on. This one is fun right here, guys. Maintainer, high key, absolute dynamite to look at. Just incredible in terms of a pedigree, what you can do with this one. And pretty sure that that pedigree rings a bell to a lot of you on the bottom side of a lot of show steers. And guys, that's not just a show steer maker there. That one makes tons of breeding cattle as well. Shows very good. Come out of a cooperator, a little green, but when the day's right, that one's going to be tough. Love the heifer in the ring, guys.
Lot number 3. How about John able to be able to buy maternal maid? How about John able to be able to buy how many dollars you able to bid on my table to buy? Look at how many dollars John able to be able to buy? Look at 3, 4. You look at 4 down 5. You look at 5 down $6,000 down 7. You look at 7 to your left L to your left L. You look at 7 able to buy. Look at $7,000 John able to buy. Look at 7 able to buy. Look at 7. A chappy 7. Now 8. You look at 8 down 9. You look at 9 10. You look at 10 down 11. $11,000 John able to buy. Look at 10. You want to bid 11. $11,000 John able to buy. Look at 10. You want to bid 11,000. You look at 10. $11,000 John able to buy. Look at them able to buy. Look at 11,000. And now that 10-5. Thank you. 11,000 on her. You look at them able to buy. Look at $11,000 John able to buy. Look at now 5 able to buy 11,500. You look at 5 able to buy. Look at 5 able to buy 11,500 to bid on her. You look at 5 down 12. You look at 12 able to buy. Look at 12 able to buy. Going to be 12,000. You look at 12 able to buy. Look at $12,000 John able to buy. Look at 12 able to buy. Look at 12 to bid on her. You look at 12 able to buy. Look at 12 able to buy. Look at 12 now 5. You look at 12 able to buy. Look at 12,500. You look at 5 able to buy. Look at 5 able to buy. Look at 12,500. You able to do it. You look at 5 able to buy. Look at 5 able to buy. Look at 12 able to buy. Look at 5 able to buy. 5 able to buy. Look at 5 able to buy. Look at 12,500. Anybody else? You look at 12,500 on her, and now 13,000. Good thing I got the hiccups, Fanny. Hey, you look at 12, 5, 1, 13. Hey, you look at 13, able to buy, look at $13,000 on able to buy, look at 13, able to buy, look at 13,000. Hey, you look at 13, able to buy, look at $13,000 on able to buy, look at 10, able to buy, look at 13, you able to do it. Hey, you look at $13,000 on able to buy, look at 10, able to buy, look at 13. He said no. I sold her to you, 12,500. We're going to go get us some clam chowder in Maine. 689, the online bidder, 689.
Next one we got coming in is lot 9, guys. And again, got the Hoodaman Inter Pedigree. This is a good times out of a Hoodaman Why Not, lining up some of our best cow families on the bottom side. Ultimate show cow in the ring, soft-haired, huge-bodied, great structured female here. We love the outline, the look, and the cow power this one brings to the table. Very, very, very high-end show cow in the ring, guys.
All right, good times. How about Sean able to be able to buy, able to buy, look at 9, the number to buy. How about Sean able to be able to buy, able to buy, look at $1,000, Sean able to buy, look at 3, 4. You look at $4,000 down 5. You look at 5 to buy, look at 5 to buy, going to be 5,000. You look at 5 to buy, look at $5,000, Sean able to buy, look at 5 to buy, going to be $5,000 owner. You look at 5 to buy, look at 5 to buy, yes, 5 down 6,000. You look at 5 to buy, $6,000 and down 7. You look at 7 to buy, now wait. You look at 50 to buy, look at $1,000, Sean able to buy, look at 7, now wait. You look at 7, now wait. You look at 8, 9. You look at 9 able to buy, look at 9 able to buy, Dell's in. You look at 8,500. I'm at $8,500 owner. You're out online. You're out online. You look at 8,500. You look at 8,500. Canada, you're not in. You look at $8,500. Sean able to buy, down 9. I'm at 9 able to buy, look at 9 able to buy, going to be 9,000. You look at 8,500 down 9. You look at 9,500. You look at $9,500. Sean able to buy, look at 95. 608. We're not in. You look at 9,500. You look at $9,500. Sean able to buy, look at 5 to buy. You're out online. You're out online. You look at 95. Able to bid on her. Able to buy everybody else. You look at 95 to bid on her, and I sold her to you. $9,000. Dell's bidder 9,000. 614. Thank you. 614.
Jumping into 22 next, and this is the bucket list, the first one to go to auction, guys, and we're excited about these cattle. This bull is was incredible for us to go show and promote, and now that we're getting these babies on the ground, we're just as excited, and so this one here, it goes back to the swag Why Not that's done so much good. Very thankful for David and Lana Smith and their partnership on these, and so very good heifer in the ring, huge bodied, sound structured, great looking one here, awesome cow in the making, even better show heifer.
28-2, how about Sean able to be able to buy, look at 28-2, the number to buy, and how many dollars Sean able to buy, look at 3, 4. You look at $4,000, able to buy, look at 4, able to buy, look at 3, and down 4. You look at 3, but look at 4, able to buy, look at $4,000, Sean able to buy, now 5. You look at 5, able to buy, look at 5, able to buy, $6,000 owner. You look at 5, down 6 owner. You look at 5, look at 7, able to buy, look at 5, able to buy, 6,000. You look at 5, 5,500. You look at $5,500, Sean able to buy, look at 55, able to buy, 5, able to buy, look at $5,500. Jake's got the bid. You look at 5 now, 2.5. You look at 5, look at table to buy, 609. We're not in online. You look at 52.50 owner. You look at 5 now, 2.5. You look at 5, look at 2 and now half down $5,500 owner. You look at 5, 7.5. You look at 7, look at buy, you're out online. You're out online. You look at 57.50 owner. You look at 55, look at 7, look at 5, look at buy, you're out online. You look at 5, look at 7, look at 5, look at buy, look at 57.50. Able to bid on my J, able to buy everybody else. You look at 57.50 owner, and I sold her to you. 5,500, Kent. 702, thank you, 702.
Next we got coming in is 19A. This is the Forbes out of the Great Candy Cow, the Man on a Mission, former Lot 1s, full sister have been Lot 1s. And if you got to study this one in the back, this thing's a beast. I mean, huge bodied, great legged. Love this one's build. I mean, so versatile in what you can make out of this heifer. We are very, very high on this one. The sibs have been tremendous. This one's just as fun.
You bet. How about Sean able to be able to buy, look at 19A. How about Sean able to be able to buy, look at 19A, the number to buy. And how about Sean able to buy, look at 3, now 4. You look at 3, but look at 4, able to buy, look at $4,000. Sean able to buy, look at 3, and now 4. You look at 3, but look at 4, able to buy, look at $4,000 owner. You look at 4, but able to buy, look at $4,000. Sean able to buy, 3,500 down. You look at 35, but look at 5, but look at 5, but look at 3,500. You look at $3,500 owner. You look at 35.4. You look at $4,000. Sean able to buy, look at 3,500 down 4,000. You look at 35, look at 4, able to buy, look at $4,000, Sean able to buy, look at 4 to buyer. You look at 3,500 down 4. You look at $4,000, Sean able to buy, look at 4, able to buy, look at 4, 37.50 that. Let's do that. You look at 35, look at 7.5. Got the bid online. You look at 35, look at 7, look at 5, look at able to buy everybody else. You look at 37.50 owner, and I sold her to you 3,500. That online bidder is 721 going to OH. Thank you, 721.
Next lot we got coming in is lot 11, and this is the bucket list out of the Why Not, the class and Why Not. Double-bred Key Angus here, guys. The younger one here, late April baby, but long-term build. We really love these Key Angus cattle, and again, the base of our herd is going back to these Key Angus and just how functional and correct and good they are and what you can do with them for generations to come. This is a high-quality show heifer that's going to do extremely good, but better yet, 4, 5, 6 years from now, what she's going to do for you.
Yes. This is lot number 11, the big print. All right. How about that? Able to be able to buy, able to buy, able to give it a band, a bit on the table, to buy, able to get 3, 4. You look at $4,000 on able to buy, able to get 5, able to buy, going to be 4,000. You look at 4 now 5. You look at 5, able to buy, able to get 5, able to buy, get $5,000 on. You look at 4 down 5. You look at 4, able to buy 4,500. You look at $4,500 on able to buy, able to get 5, able to buy, able to get $4,500 on her. You look at 45, able to buy, able to buy, able to get 5, able to buy, able to get 4,500. Down 5,000. You look at 5, able to buy, able to get 5, able to buy, able to get 5, able to buy. Got the bid on CCI. You look at 45, 47.50. You look at 45, you look at 7, you look at 5, you look at 5, you look at 5, you look at 5, you look at 47.50 on her. You look at 45, you look at 7, you look at 5, you look at 5, you look at 5, you look at 5, everybody else. You look at 47.50, 47.50 to bid on her, and I sold her to you 4,500. Online bidder is 609, headed to OH. You bet.
We're going to jump back into the Lucy cow family here, and we sold them Hoodaman Lucy's earlier, and this is out of one, out of a Hoodaman maternal-made Lucy, and this is the Mafia, the dual-registered female, guys. Young, green, don't let that hold you back. This thing is wild-looking, awesome-haired, great built. We love this one's long-term look and just the breeding potential and genetic value for this one long-term. Good heifer in the ring, guys.
Holy buckets. Where's this one been? All right. How about Utter Joel able to be able to buy? Look right here. How about Utter Joel able to buy? Look at 2, 3. You look at 3, down 4. You look at $4,000, down 5. You look at 5 to buy, look at 5 to buy, going to be 5,000. You look at 5 to buy, look at 5 to buy, look at $5,000. Joel able to buy, look at 5 to buy. Now $6,000, now 7. You look at 7, you're out again, Jake. You look at 7 able to buy, look at $7,000 owner. You look at 7 to buy, you look at 7 able to buy, 6,500. You look at 5 to buy, 7,000. You look at 7 able to buy, look at $7,000. John able to buy, 65, now 7. You look at 7 able to buy, look at $7,000. John able to buy, look at 7 able to buy, look at 7,000. You look at 7 able to buy, look at $7,000. John able to buy, look at 7 to buy, 7 to bid on her, 7 to bid on her, and I sold her to you 6,500, 6,500. 655. Thank you, Jake. It is halftime. Oh, happy days. Thanks for that update.
Lot 24, next one in, the good as it gets out of the dual threat swag. And guys, this is just a young baby calf, but if you got the studier, this thing is very, 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 very good. Look, balance, quality, so neat in terms of her underline and her build. You can take this one so many directions, whatever you want to do, making show steers, making breeding heifers, high quality one here. Going to get better with time. Think about her next summer in that dual registered division, what she can do at junior nationals or on into your state fair. Cow power right here, guys. Look in.
Oh, and she's just a May baby. How about Utter Joel able to be able to buy? Look at 24, the number to buy. How about Utter Joel able to buy? Look at 2, 4, the number to buy. Right there, you able to buy? Look at 2, 3. You look at 3, 4. You look at $4,000. Joel able to buy? Look at 3, down 4, and down 5. You look at 5, $6,000, down 7. You look at 7, able to buy? Look at $7,000. Joel able to buy? Now 8. You look at 7, now 8. You look at 8, down 9. You look at 9, able to buy? Look at 9, able to buy? Look at 9, 8,500. You look at $8,500 on her. I'm at 85, able to buy? Now 9. You look at 9, able to buy? Look at 9, able to buy? Look at 9, able to buy? 9,500. Online bidders, you're all out. You look at 95, able to buy? Look at 5, able to buy? They are literally bidding from coast to coast. You look at 95, they are. You look at 9,500. You look at 95, now 10. You look at 10, able to buy? Look at $10,000. Sean, able to buy? Look at 10,000. I'm at 9,500, down 10. 721, you're not in. I don't have you. You look at 9,500, down 10. You look at 10, able to buy? Look at 10, able to buy? Look at 10, able to buy? You're out in Ohio. You're out in Oregon. I'm at 9,500, down 10. You look at 10, able to buy? Look at $10,000. Sean, able to buy? Look at 10 to buyer. You look at 10, able to buy? Look at $10,000. Bidder 721. Thank you. Now 10.5. Oh my. You look at 10.5. You look at 5, able to buy? Look at bidder 721. We're still out. You look at 10.5. You look at 10, able to buy? Look at 5, able to buy? Look at 10.5. You look at 5, able to buy? Look at 5, able to buy? Look at $10,500 owner. You look at 10, bidder 721. I don't have you. You look at 10.5. You look at 10, able to buy? Look at 5, able to buy? Look at 5, able to buy? Look at 5, able to buy? Look at 10.5. You able to bid on her. Anybody else? You look at 10.5 to bid on her, and I sold her to you, $10,000, 689, headed to Maine again. 689. Oh, I bet Brad and Melanie will be delivering those. He'll get out there and get some crab cakes. All right. Yes.
21's the next one in, and Donor Cow. Donor Cow, Hoodaman Monopoly Ace. Stacking it up there, clean pedigreed, THPH, DS free. This one right here is Donor Cow written all over. Do whatever you want. Check her key percentage out. Unbelievable through the roof there as well, guys. Love this heifer in the ring for raising them. I think she shows very well too, but generating potential in the ring.
You know, I said I wasn't going to talk about the sale order, But you've put a direct who demand in the sale to sell. Okay, all right. And triple clean. All right. I'm talking about a cow. Look at 2, 3. You look at 3, 4. You look at $4,000. Look at 3, 4. Down 5. You look at 5, $6,000 on her. Down 7. You look at 7, 8. You look at 50. Look at $1,000. Down 9. I'm at 9. Down 10. You look at 9. Look at 10. Now 11. 11. Now 12. You look at treble. Look at treble. Going to be 12,000. 11. Now 12. You look at treble. Look at $12,000 on. Look at treble. Now $13,000 owner. You look at look at 13,000. You look at treble, look at 13. Look at $13,000 owner. You look at treble, look at 13. Look at 13. Look at 12, 5. $13,000 owner. You look at 13. Look at 13,000. You look at 13. Look at $13,000 owner. Now 5. You look at 5. Look at 13, 5. You look at 5. You're out online. You're out online. You look at 5. Look at 13, 5. You have a bid owner. Anybody else? You look at 13, 5. You look at 13. Look at 5. Look at 13, 5. Bid owner, and I sold her to you, 13,000. 679. Thank you. 679.
16 C's, the next one we got coming in, jumping back into the purebred mains. And guys, this is a neat creature right here. Just an April baby, but again, a sister to those previous 16s. Love this one's look, length, extension. Look at her balance and quality. Purebred main here that's so versatile in the way that you made her. Give her a little time. That one's going to be a big-time player next summer when it matters.
16, Charlie. $100 16, see the number to bid on. And $100 look at 2, 3. You look at $3,000 look at 2 and down 3. You look at 3, look at 3, 4. Look at $4,000 on down 5. You look at 5, look at 5, going to be $5,000 on her. Down $6,000, now 7. You look at 7 to buyer. You look at 7, look at $7,000 on look at 7,000. I'm at 6,500. I'll do that. Down 7. You look at 7, look at $7,000 on look at 7 to bid on her. And now 75. You look at $7,500 on look at 5, look at 5, 2.5. Help you all I can. You look at 72.5. You look at Chappie's in. You look at 72.50 on her. You look at 7, look at 2, and now look at 72.50. Able to bid on my table to everybody else. You look at 72.50. What do you say, Jake? I'm going out the door. You look at 72.50 on her, and I. Yeah. Oh, they are? Yeah. Oh boy. I sure hope they bought gas when they got into Ohio. You look at 72.5. That's what Woody Hayes always did. You look at 72.5. You look at 2. Look at 5. Look at 72.50. He said no. Sold her to you. $7,000. 690. Thank you, Chappie. 690.
All right, we're going to switch gears and hop back into the Angus. This is 2A next, and this is the full sister to Sullivan's female from a few years ago that was reserved at Junior Nationals. Again, guys, sale order, sale order, sale order. This has been one of our very favorites all year. We don't claim to be Angus breeders, but when they're built like this and look like this, it's hard to not claim ourselves as Angus breeders also. Fun livestock in the ring. Go show her, make her a donor. Think about this, too, how many different breeds you can make with her. Making main Angus, Sim Angus, Key Angus. You can keep, the list goes on and on. Lots of fun here in the ring, guys. Good livestock.
Oh, happy days. How about John able to buy? Look at 2A, the number to buy. How about more good news, Rich? How about John able to be able to buy? Look at 2 and down 3. You look at 3, able to buy 4. You look at $4,000. John able to buy. Look at 3 and down 4. You look at 3, 4, 5. You look at 5 to buy. Look at 5 to buy. Going to be 5,000. I'm at 4 down 5. You look at 5 to buy. Look at 5 to buy. Look at $5,000. John able to buy. Look at 5 to buy. Get 45 down 5. $5,500 owner. I'm at 55 to buy. 5 to buy. Look at 5 to buy. 5,500 and now 6,000. You look at $6,000. John able to buy. Look at 733. We're not in. You got to get 6,000. You look at $6,000 owner. You look at able to buy. Look at now $6,500. John able to buy. Look at 5 to buy. 608. You got to be 6,500 and now 7,000. You look at 7 able to buy. Look at 7 to buyer. You look at 7 able to buy. Look at $7,000 owner. You look at 7 able to buy. Look at 7,000 able to buy. 733. We're not in. You look at 7 able to buy. Look at $7,000. John able to buy. Look at 7 able to buy. Look at 7 to bid on her. Anybody else? You look at 7 able to buy. Look at $7,000. John able to buy. Look at 7 to buy. 7 to bid on her, and I sold her to you. 6,500. That online bidder 608 headed to Canada. 608. They're gonna go play hockey in Canada. Thank you.
Well, lot 8's the next one in, and if anybody got to look at this one in the back, this one is a lot of fun right here. As good as it gets out of the Swag Hoodaman Cadabra. Tainer and a high percent key here. Donor, 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 donor cow. We are absolutely in love with these cattle when they're built like this. Just they're so versatile in what we can do with them, making show steers, making females. And guys, this one shows very, very well too. This is a good heifer in the ring.
Lot number 8. I'm a daughter showing able to be able to buy 8. The number to buy. I'm a daughter showing able to buy. We look at 2, 3. We look at 3, 4. You look at $4,000 now 5. You look at 5 to buy. We look at 5 to buy. Going to be $5,000 showing able to buy. $4,500. You look at $4,500 under now 5. Going to be 5. Jake. Going to be 5. You look at 5 to buy. We look at 5 to buy. Going to be $5,500. I'm a $5,500 owner. You look at 55 to buy. 5 to buy. We look at 5 to buy. $5,500. And now $6,000. You look at $6,000 showing able to buy. We look at 7 able to buy. Jake. What do you say? At 65. You're out online. You look at 5 to buy, look at 5 to buy, $6,500 owner. You look at 5 to buy, look at 5 to buy, $6,500. You look at 5 to buy, look at 5 to buy, $65. Now $7,000. You look at 7 to buy, now $7,500. You're out on CCI again. Get $7,500. You look at $7,500 owner. You look at 75 to buy, find out. Wait. You look at 50 to buy, look at $8,500. I'm at 85. You're out online. You're out online. You look at 85 to buy, look at 5 to buy, $698. Going to be 8,500. You look at 85 to buy, look at 5 to buy, look at $8,500 on able to buy, look at 85 online bidder, yes sir, yes. You look at 8,500. You look at 85 to buy, look at 5 to buy, 85. Now 9. You look at 9 able to buy, look at 9 able to buy, going to be 9. New hound on the track. You look at 8,500 now 9. Yes sir. He made a suggestion, and what might it be? Not that you get married again, was it? Okay. What was the suggestion? 87.50. Now 9. You look at down able to buy, going to be 9,000. You look at down able to buy, look at $9,000 on able to buy, look at down able to buy, going to be 9,000. You look at down able to buy, look at $9,000 on. He's going to be mad at me all day. You look at down able to buy, look at 9,000. You look at down able to buy, look at out online. You look at down able to buy, look at down able to buy, look at 9,735. What do you say? 9,000. You look at 9 to bid on her, and I sold her to you. 87.50. 655, thank you, 655.
6C's the next one in. Jumping back into the Lucy's, this is the onset. This is the full sib to the Egbert heifer from last year that was highly campaigned and so popular throughout the country. And guys, this one's a young, skinny baby, but big pieces here. Crazy necked, awesome structure, great looking here. Think about the genetic potential behind that one, and when she does come on and feed, because she's coming like crazy. Going to be really good when it matters.
6C, how about that? Sean able to be able to buy Lucy. How about that? Sean able to buy, but look at 2 and down 3. Hey, you look at 2, look at 3, but buy down 4. You look at $4,000. Sean able to buy, but look at 4 or 5 down 6,000 on her. Hey, you look at 5, but look at 7, able to buy now 7. You look at 7 able to buy, but look at 7,000 able to buy 6,500. Hey, you look at 5 but buy, but look at 5 but buy $6,500 on her. Hey, you look at 5 but buy, but look at 5 able to buy, but look at 5 but buy $6,500. You able to bid on her. Hey, you look at 5 but buy, but look at 5 but buy 2.5. Chappie's in the lead. You look at 2, but look at 5 but able to buy 62.50 on her. Hey, you look at 2, but look at 5 but look at 5 but look at 62.5. Everybody else, you look at 2 but buy 62.50 on her, and I sold her to you $6,000. 628, thank you, Chappie. 628, 6,000 even.
We're going to jump back into the dollies here. This is 1C, again, the young May baby here, guys. Don't let that fool you, though. She is really similar to the 1A female from a body, a build, a structure, a look standpoint. Again, 12.5%, over 12.5% key, quarter maintainer, clean pedigreed, big-time show heifer for next summer in that summer division. Awesome donor cow.
Great donor in the making. How about that? Sean able to be able to buy. She is a May. She is a May, Jake. How about that? Sean able to be able to buy 1 Charlie. How about that? Sean able to buy. Look at 2 and down 3. Hey, you look at 2. Look at 3. But look at $3,000. Sean able to buy. Look at 3. Now 4. Now 5. Hey, you look at 5. But look at 5. But going to be 5,000. You look at 5. But look at 5. But get 4,500. Hey, you look at $4,500 on her. Now 5. You look at 5. But Jake, you didn't get in there. I took it ahead of you. Hey, you look at 45.5. You look at 5. But look at 5. But going to be 5,000. Hey, you look at 4,500. 45 down 5. $5,500 on her. Hey, you look at 55. 698. We're not in. Hey, you look at $5,500 on her. You look at 55. Look at 5,500 down. $6,000 on her. I'm at $6,000 on her. Look at 7. Look at you got to be 6 down. 6,500. Hey, you look at 5. Look at 5. $6,500 on her. Look at 5. $6,500 on her. Hey, you look at 5. Look at 5. 698. We're not in. You look at $6,500 on her. Look at 5. $6,500. You want to do it? $6,500 on her, and I sold her to you $6,000. Headed to Indiana. That online bidder is 604. 6,000.
Jumping back into the Angus division now. Again, sorry, got to jump my page here. First and goal out of the Distinction Brilliance Forever Lady. We got 2B here in the ring. And, guys, if you got to look at this one, Curtis, the other day, he's just like, you looked at 2B lately? He's like, that thing is a beast. And I mean huge-bodied, huge bone, wide-built, stout, and I mean very, very, very good-haired, too. And I mean, this thing has got it going on from a standpoint of just being able to generate and raise them. That cow's done nothing but great for us. Looking at this purebred, guys, donor cow in the making. No doubt.
You bet.
Angus.
All right. How about that? John, able to be able to buy, look at 2B. How about that? John, able to buy, look at 2, 3. You look at $3,000 and now 4. You look at 4, 5. You look at $6,000 on her. You look at 5, look at 7, able to buy $5,500. You look at $5,500 on able to buy, look at 55, look at $5,500 on her. You look at 55, able to buy, look at $5,500. You look at $5,500 on her. You look at 5, able to buy 2.5. You look at 5, look at 2, able to buy, look at $5,250 on her. You look at 5, look at 2, and now 5, look at buy. We got Jake in the lead at 5 now, 2.5. You look at 5, but look at 2, but what's he say? Rich, I'm going out the door. You look at 5, but look at 2, and now high, but look at 52.50 on her, and I sold her to you, $5,000, young lady. $649. Thank you, Jake. $649.
7B's the next one coming in, and then a full sister to 7A, obviously, guys. And this is the Forbes back on the Why Not. Again, these Why Not daughters are. If you'd know how many we have in production and how we just keep trying to collect more, it's where it's at. I mean, wide, massive, stout, huge ribbed. They're so functional in terms of their type and kind, and they flat generate. I will promise you that. Why not scattered throughout this catalog, and honestly, it's scattered through our steer side as well. Key Angus here, over 12.5% key. Fun livestock, guys.
7B. How about John able to buy? Look at 7B, the number to bid on. And how many dollars John able to be able to buy? Look at 7B, the number to buy. How about John able to buy? 2, 3. You look at 3, able to buy. Look at 3, able to buy. Able to buy 4, able to buy. Look at 4, able to buy. $3,500. You look at $3,500 on her. You look at 35, able to buy. Look at 5, able to buy. Look at 35. You look at 35, able to buy. Look at 5, able to buy. Look at $3,500 on her. You look at 3, look at 35. You look at $3,500 on able to buy. Look at 3,500. You look at $3,500 on her. You look at 35, able to buy, look at 5, look at 3,500. You look at $3,500 on able to buy, look at 5, look at 5. Well, guys, just even general beef production. Think about what you're doing and think about the shortage of beef in our country and what you could turn around doing that, let alone having that kind of a female. $3,000 on her. You look at $3,000 on her. You look at 3, but look at 3,000. Now 2.5. You look at 2, but no. I've got Kent. You look at 32.50. You look at 32.5. You look at 2, but look at 5, but look at 32.50 on her. You look at 3, but look at 2, and now high, but look at 32.50 on her, and I sold her to you. $3,000, Jake. 647. Great cow buy right there. 647.
Again, here's 25 coming in, and when we talk about the Why Not family, back in this one as well. Guys, this is a unique creature coming in the ring. She's young, she's green, no doubt about it. This is a 3/8 maintainer and still a high key at 8.5%. This thing's look is enamoring. I've loved this one since she was a little baby. So awesome necked, her balance, her look, huge in terms of her body. Feet and legs are great. A little more time on feed. That one's going to be a blast to show all year. Disposition is through the roof on this one as well. Awesome female.
25. How about dollars John able to be able to buy? Look at 25, the number to buy. And how many dollars John able to be able to buy? Look at 2,000 and 25. 3. You look at 3, but look at $3,000 on her. You look at 3, but look at 3 down 3,500. You look at 3, but look at 35, but 5, but look at 5, but 2.5. You look at 3, but look at 2, 35, 7.5. You look at 7, but look at 37.54. You look at $4,000. You're out online. You look at 5, but look at $4,000 on her. You look at 4 to buy, but look at $4,000 on able to buy, but look at 4 to buy, able to buy, but look at 4,000, 2.5. You look at 42.50 on her, able to buy, but look at 2 and now high, but able to buy. We say Jake, you look at 42.50 on her. You look at 2 and now high, but able to buy, but look at 42.50 able to buy on my table to buy everybody else. You look at 2 and now high, but able to buy, but look at 42.50 on her, and I sold her to you $4,000. Online bidder is 732 headed to Oklahoma. 732.
13B's the next one we got in the ring. The Forbes back out of the Hootaman Ace, the 101 donor. A fun livestock in the ring. So wide, so big-bodied, good in terms of her structure. awesome cow in the making here. Clean pedigreed and go with it however you want to go and raise them, because this one's really good. Her mom's fixing to make a big mark in our program. We're super excited to get going here with the 101s this year.
All right, bid on 13B. How about that, John? Maybe to be able to buy, but look at 2,500. You look at 25, 7 and 3. You look at 3, but to buy, but look at $3,000 on her. You look at 3, but to buy, but look at $3,000 on. Maybe to buy, but look at 3, but to buy, going to be 3,000. You look at 3, but to buy, but look at $3,000 on her. You look at 3, but to buy, but look at $3,000 on. Maybe to buy, but look at 3, but to buy, but look at $3,000. You able to do it? You look at 3 to buy her down 2.5. You look at 2 to buy, I'm saying train boys. You look at 32.50 on her. You look at 2 and now half. You look at 5, but I gave you the buy, but I'm a table to buy, but look at 32.50. Able to bid on her. You look at 3 down 2.5. You look at 2 but to buy, but look at 5, but I gave you the buy, but look at 32.50. Able to bid on, able to buy everybody else. You look at 32.50, 32.50 on her, and I sold her to you $3,000. Kent 647. Thank you. He's been on a bunch of them.
We're going to jump back here to 12 and the young Key Angus here in the sale. And this is the bucket list out of Van Boris's national champion female. And, guys, this one's neat. I mean, I don't know if you've been around one that's this little necked and this big a body and yet still this sound and functional. It's not her fault she's young. Hey, it'll get there one day and it'll be real fun. Check her out. Love this one's percentages and what you can do with her. Awesome heifer in the ring.
My golly, look in. All right. How about John able to be able to buy, able to buy, but look at how many John able to buy. Lot number 12. How about John able to be able to buy, but look at buy 5,000. You look at 2, but look at 22, 25, 7.5, down 3. You look at 3, but buy $3,000. John able to buy, but look at 3, but buy going to be 3,000. You look at 3, but buy, but look at $3,000. John able to buy, but look at 3, now 2.5. You look at 2, but buy, but look at 2, but buy, but look at 32.50 on her. You look at 32.5. You look at 2, but buy. Hey, Jakey, I've got a question for you. Do the Mays show in the same division with the Januaries and the Februaries? Oh, okay. So you mean you could take a female like this to the Junior National in Louisville, Kentucky, and you can win it? Can you win a division with a May? Very nice. Okay. And out of a national champion. 32.50. You look at 32.5. Hey, you look at 2. We look at 5. But I gave you the buy. But look at 32.50. And now 2.5. You look at 2. But I look at 2. But I look at 2. And now half. But I gave you the buy. But look at 32.50 on her. Hey, you look at 3. But look at 2. And now half. Yes or no? I'm gonna go. You look at 2. But look at 5. But I gave you the buy. But look at 32.50 on her. And I sold her to you $3,000. 654. Great heifer buy right there. 654.
Next one we got coming in is 16D. This is the end-to-end back out of the open bar. Tyra, maintainer, half-blood maintainer, and 7.6 key. Guys, this thing is a freak of nature for raising them. Donor cow. So stout, so wide, so sound. Long hair. TH, PH, DS free. Neat female here in the ring to raise them, guys. Can't wait to see what she can do.
All right, 16D, the number to bid on. And how about John able to be able to buy? But look at 16D, the number to buy. And how many John able to be able to buy? But look at how many $2, 22, 25. You look at 25, 7.5. You look at 7, but look at 5, but I give you the buy. But look at 27.50 on her. You look at down 3. You look at 3, but buy 3,000. And now 2.5. You look at 2, but buy. But look at 32.50 down 35. You look at 35, but buy down 7.5. You look at 7, but look at down 4. You look at $4,000 on down 2.5. 45. You look at 4,500 down 7.5. You look at 5 but I'm going to be. I've got Chappie at 4,500. Dell, you got to get 47.50. I'm sorry. You look at 45, 47.50. You look at 45. But look at 7. But look at 5. But look at 47.50 on her. What do you say, Jake? I'm going out the door. You look at 45. But look at 7. But look at 5. But look at 47.50 on her, and I sold her to you 4,500. Young man, 4,500. 654. Thank you, guys. 654. 645. He's dyslexic.
Michigan.
Yeah, where's he live? Where's he pay taxes? State up north. 645.
19B is the next one in. This is the watch out of the candy. And again, we've had many full sisters to this thing that's been so high quality and so good looking, guys. Extra balance, extra look, extra quality, long-term build on this one. She is going to be very, very good when the smoke clears. Candies have been so good year after year for us. Make sure you get on board. These will be the last ones we got, to be honest with you. Good heifer in the ring.
One of the longest cow families running right here. I mean, she was started when you were like not very tall. All right. How about John able to be able to buy, able to buy, look at found many dollars, John able to buy 19B. How about John able to buy, look at 2, look at 22. And now 5. You look at 25, 7.5. You look at 7, able to buy, look at 27.50 owner. You look at 7, 3, able to buy, look at $3,000 owner. You look at 3, able to buy, look at $3,000, John able to buy, look at 3, able to buy, going to be 3,000. You look at $3,000 owner. You look at 3, able to buy, look at $3,000. I got 2,500 bib, get 2,600. You look at 25, look at $2,600 owner. You look at 25, look at say, but I give you the buy, but I get $2,600. You able to be an owner? You look at 25, but I say, but I give you the buy, but I get 2,600. You look at 25, but I say, but I give you the buy, but I say, but I give you the buy, but I get 2,600 now. 7, you able to buy, but I get $2,700 owner. You look at 7 to buy, 7 to be an owner, and I sold her to you 2,600, 669, 669. Thank you. Great cow buy right there. All right, here is 26 coming through the door.
26 coming in next. This is the In Control out of the Huda Man Ace, dual registered, high percent key female, balanced, quality, good-bodied female here that's so good in terms of her look and her structure. We've really been a big fan of this one all year long. Again, a younger version here, guys. Don't let that detour you. This one's going to be very, very good when it matters.
26. How about John able to be able to buy, but look at 2. 22, down 5. You look at 25, 7.5. You look at 5, but look at 7, but I give you the buy, but look at 27.50 owner. You look at 25, but look at 7.5. You look at 5, but I give you the buy, but look at 5, but I give you the buy, but look at 27.50. You look at 27.50 owner. You look at 25, but look at 7.5. You look at 5, but look at 6, 7. You look at 2,700. Now 8 owner. Now 9. You look at down able to buy, but look at 9.3. You look at 3, but buy, but look at $3,000. John able to buy, but look at 3, but buy, going to be 3,000. You look at 2,900. Down 3. You look at down, but look at 3. Able to buy, but look at $3,000. John able to buy, but look at 3, able to buy, but look at 3 to buy her, 3 to bid on her, and I sold her to you 2,900. Jake, 2,900. 655. Thank you. 655. Here is 4B.
We got 4B coming in next and jumping back into the 422s, and we saved the older one here for the end. And guys, this one is very, very high quality. The January Forbes out of the 422 cow, crazy look, balance. Look at it right there, Kevin. That's pretty good.
Wow.
Awesome back, awesome hip, hind legs incredible, so good in terms of her body. Big time show effort in the ring, guys. I promise you this one's going to have her very good days.
Talk about a stouty. How about John able to be able to buy, but look at $5 million. John able to buy him 2, 22, now 5. You look at 5, 7.5. You look at 5, but look at 7, but I give you the buy, but look at 27.50 owner. You look at 25, 2,600 down. You now 7, now 8. You look at 8, able to buy, but look at 8, 9. But 9, you able to buy, but look at down, able to buy, but look at 2,900. You look at down, able to buy, but look at down, able to buy, but look at 9. Now $3,000 owner. You look at 3, Jake, we didn't get in. I'm sorry. You look at 3, able to buy him 3,000. You look at 3, able to buy, but look at $3,000 owner. You look at 3, able to buy, but look at 3. Now 1, you able to buy, but look at 3,100. John able to buy. You're out online. You look at 3,100. I'm at 1 now 2. You look at Mama, look at able to buy, but look at 2. Look at 2. Look at able to buy, but look at $3,200. John able to buy, but look at 31 down 2. You look at 30. Mama, look at able to buy, but look at 2. Look at 2. Look at able to buy. And everybody else. So you look at 32 to buy her, 32 to bid on her, and I sold her to you 3,100. Online bidder is 604. 604. 3,100.
Bouncing back into the Lucy's here next, and then this is the onset back out of the Lucy female, the maternal maid, and freak. I mean, there is not many words you can say about this one. Bone, look, hair, neck. I mean, wild built creature. Plenty green, no doubt about it. But when the smoke clears, that one is going to be fun to breed on. THPHA free, female that is just crazy good to look at. Let her fill out, give her time. It'll be a lot of fun, guys, I promise.
60. How about John able to be able to buy, but look at $4 million. John able to be able to buy, but look at 2, 1. You look at 1, 2, 3. You look at 3, 4. You look at $2,400 down 5. You look at $2,500, 607 down 3. You look at 3 able to buy him $3,000 now 2.5. You look at 2 able to buy, but look at 5 able to buy. You're out in Oregon. You look at 32.50 owner. You look at 32.5. You look at 2 able to buy, but look at 5 626. We're not in. You look at 2 but now high, but look at 32.50. You look at down 35. You look at 35. You look at 5 but look at 3,500. You look at $3,500. You're out online. You're out online. You look at 35 but look at 5 but look at $3,500. You able to bid on her. You look at $3,500. John able to buy, but look at 5 but look at 5 but look at $3,500. You able to do it. Anybody else? You look at 35 online bidders. You're all out. You look at 35 on her now 7.5. You look at 5 but look at 7 but look at 37.50. Said no. Sold her to you 3,500. Online bidder is 650. Online bidder 650 at 3,500.
10B's the next one coming in. This is the Carrot again out of the Monopoly Why Not donor, and balanced and look and correct. Good heifer in the ring, guys. So nice in terms of her structure. Got a great look here from the side. Big bodied, good female here. gonna show incredibly well, and I mean that incredibly well. Never gonna have a bad day. Think about that one generating in the future. Good heifer in the ring.
24 carat again. How about that? John, maybe to be able to buy, but I gave it a bam. 2 1 2. You look at 2 3. You look at 3, but I look at 23 down 4. You look at $24 down 5. You look at 25 down 600 down 7. Now $800 down 9. But 9. You look at 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 2900. You look at 8 down 9. And now 3. You look at 3 1. You look at 31. You look at 1. You look at 3100. You look at $3,100 on her. You look at 31. You look at 1 now 2. You look at 32 down 3. You look at 2 and down 3. You look at $3,300 on everybody else. You look at 33 to bid on her, and I sold her to you 3,200. 647. Thank you, Jake. 647.
We got 18 coming in next. The main Angus here from the works, and an older female here, guys. Cow. The Garth back on the Bismarck female here, and I mean, huge bodied, great structured, great looking heifer here that can generate for you. She is kid broke and ready to go in the ring anytime you want to take her. That is a very high-end, high-quality female here. It's going to make an awesome brood cow in the making.
Lot number 18. How about John able to buy big time Garth? How about John able to buy 18? The number to buy 2 1. You look at 21 2. You look at 2 down 3. You look at 3 4. You look at 4 5 down 6 on her. You look at 25. You look at 7. You look at 7. You look at 2600. You look at 25. You look at 7. You look at 7. You look at now 7. You look at $2,700 on her. You look at 27. You look at 7. Chappie's in. You look at $2,600 now 7. You look at 27. You look at 7. You look at 7. We say, Jake, I'm going out the door. Now 8. You look at 7. Now 8. You look at 50. You look at 50. You look at 50. You look at $2,800 on her, and I sold her to you $2,700. Delvin. 677. Thank you.
Sale order, Curtis.
Sale order,
Curtis. 23's coming in. Always have liked this heifer so much. Another main Angus and in control back out of the Emerald Daughter. High-end female here. A 3/8 main Angus here. Awesome structured, awesome bodied, brood cow in the making. I think this one shows extremely well, too. Imagine this one all dressed up and out in the middle of the ring. It's going to be very good. More importantly, when you're getting babies out of her, how good it's going to be as well.
Lot number 23. How about that? John able to buy forehead warning, Jake. How about that? John able to be able to buy like a found minute. John able to buy like a 23. The number to buy 2 1. You look at 21 2. You look at mama look at table to buy like a 2. Her lot number is 23. But look at 2 3 4. You look at 4 5. Look at $2,500 on her. You look at 25. But look at 5. But look at 2,500. You look at 24 now 5 and now 6 on her. You look at 5. But look at 6. Give it about 7. You look at $2,700 on her. You look at 7 to buy. You look at 7 able to buy. Look at 7 to buy. Able to buy. Look at $2,700 on her. You look at 7, you look at 7, you look at 7, you look at 27. Did you get it, Jake? And now 8. You look at 7, now 8. You look at 7, look at 50. But we say, Chappie, you look at $2,800 on her, and I sold her to you $2,700. 647. Thank you. 647.
28 coming in next. The tradition of 24 back out of the Hoodaman Candy, and good heifer here, guys. Just out of a first calf heifer. I mean, seriously, think about this. First calf heifer laid down and had this one unassisted, and one grows and performs and looks like this. Unbelievable stuff here. Huge bodied, great looking, great hip and hind leg. Long-haired, clean one here, guys, that can do a lot of good. Ready to go in the ring, but also ready to breed and go. Good heifer.
All right, 28, the number to buy. How about Sean able to be able to buy? Look at 2 1. You look at 21 2. Hey, you look at Mama, look at table to buy. Look at $2,200. Sean able to buy. Look at 2 3. You look at 3 able to buy. Look at 3 4. Hey, you look at $2,400 on her. You look at 3 able to buy. Look at 4 able to buy. Look at $2,400 on her. I'm at 3 4 5. Look at $2,500 on her. Now 6 on her. Hey, you look at 5. Look at 6 7. You look at $2,700. Sean able to buy. Look at 7 to buy. Hey, you look at 7 able to buy. Look at $2,700. Sean able to buy. Look at 7 to buy. Able to buy. Now wait. You look at 50 able to buy. Look at $2,800. Sean able to buy. Look at 7 now 8. Able to buy. Look at 50 able to buy. Look at 8 now 9. I'm at 9. Able to buy. Look at 9. Able to buy. Look at 9 to 9 to 9 9 9 to 9 to 9. Able to buy. Look at 29. Said no. Sold her to you. 2,800. 673. Thank you, Delvin.
Switch gears again here, guys. Going to the purebred Simmental in the sale, and this is the Remedy out of the In Due Time Macho. And again, we're not Simmental enthusiasts, but we do like good cattle, and this one's been good her whole life. Balanced, correct, so good-bodied and good-legged. Really, really, really proud of this one just from a sheer quality standpoint. High-quality heifer you can do so much with, making half-bloods, making dual-registered stuff. Neat female here in the ring, guys.
15, how many dollars on able to be able to buy? Look at 15, the number to buy, and how many dollars on able to buy? 2, 1. You look at 21, 2. You look at mama, look at table to buy, semi. You look at 2, 3. You look at 3 to buy, look at 3 to buy, look at 23 dollars on able to buy, look at 2 and down 3 and down 4. You look at 4, 5. You look at $2,500 on her, and now 600. You look at 5, look at 7, look at buy, look at 7, look at buy, look at look at 2,600. You look at 25, look at 6, 7. You look at $2,700 on her. You look at 7, 80. You look at 50, look at 8, 9. You look at down able to buy, look at 9 to 9 to 9 to 9 9 9. You able to buy, look at down able to buy, look at 29 3. You look at 3 able to buy, look at 3 sold her to you 2,900 2,900. 648. Thank you. 648.
27's the last one, guys. And before we sell her, I just want to say thank you to all again. We'll be around here. Please just find us, reach out to us. We are here to help for as much or as little as you want. It's what Curtis and I and Josh do every day. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts again. We're very blessed that you come and support us, and we can help you out in any way we can. So good luck. Please stay in touch with us. So 27's good, guys. 27's very good. Breathe Easy out of a Class and Why Not First Calf Heifer. Study that one. Again, dual registered, quarter blood main, 6.4% key out of a First Calf Heifer. Again, done a tremendous job. Very good show heifer, even better cow.
All right, last lot in the sale. How about daughter John able to buy? Shoots are clear. How about daughter John able to be able to buy? Look at 27, a number to buy. And how many daughter John able to be able to buy? Look at how many daughter 2, 1. You look at 21, 2. You look at mama, look at table to buy. Look at table to buy. Look at $2,200 on her. You look at 21 now 2. You look at mama, look at table to buy. Look at 2. Look at 2. Look at table to buy. Look at $2,200 on her. You look at table to buy. Look at 2,200. You look at 21 down 2. You look at mama, look at table to buy. Look at table to buy. Look at table to buy. Look at $2,200 on her. You look at 21 down 2. You look at mama, look at table to buy. Look at table to buy. 21 and a half. You look at mama, look at 5. Look at buy. Look at 21.50 down 2. You look at 20 table to buy. Look at 2. Look at 2. Look at table to buy. Look at table to buy. Everybody else. You look at $2,200 on able to buy. Look at 22 to bid on her, and I sold her to you 21.50. 677. Thank you. 677. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for coming out. Make sure you settle up and pay your bill. It is the law in most states, including Ohio. And Vanny's got some unofficial totals here for you. Folks, we had 47 lots today. 47 lots. Average 29,510. 47 lots, average $29,510. Thank you all for coming out.